Awesome. I'm Charlie from William Francis, and this is my business that I'm passionate about. Where did it all start? From an early age, really. My father was always a member. I think he was one of the first members of our Porsche club in the Suffolk region, and so from a really early age I was always taught to spot the silhouette of a 911 going down the road, and he also marshalled at our local track Snetterton, and we would be there pretty much every weekend watching all sorts of racing, but it was always a spectacle. When Porsches were going round, I think he only ever had a 912 back in the day, so I didn't get much Porsche seat time initially, but the passion was there, and eventually everyone kind of said, "Oh, you should, you need to do this yourself," and so I set up William Francis on our old premises that was at Francis Farm, and we started with very little investment. I did anything German initially because I'd always had VWs and BMs and a few Mercedes and things, obviously with the idea of always wanting to go for Porsches, but when you're starting out, you've got to start with something. Things progressed quite quickly. We soon outgrew our premises, which is just over the road here, and at the start of the first, we'd always had this unit as well actually for overflow, because at any one time we always seem to have about 40 or 50 cars in our control, whether they're at paint shops or whether they're having some other stuff on them. Obviously, as you can see, we've got quite a few here already. Anyway, we started getting things moving, and then within a week, all of a sudden, the phone really started ringing, and people are, furloughed and sat there at home polishing their Porsche, going, I must get that suspension done. Or other people were panicking, going, oh God, I better get it MOT just in case, I need to use it and things. All of a sudden, we became so busy during that period, because we're just on this wonderful farm. We don't have any passing trade, and people were just dropping their cars and dropping the keys in the drop box and abiding by all those rules. But it's great. As you can see, we're tucked away here. We're now at the stage where we've kind of got all the latest alignment equipment. We've got a decent amount of ramps now. We've got tyre machine, wheel balancer, aircon machines, all the latest diagnostics. Once you've ticked all those boxes and paid off your horrendously expensive snap-on toolbox, which we're at that stage now, you kind of go, we've almost made it. Design 911 is something that helps bolster this business and keep us moving. The prices are great because they're obviously buying in sensible quantities, and if we look after them, they look after us, and we just love the fact that then they've got all the parts you need. A lot of the stuff's original equipment or better sometimes. The amount of Apple CarPlay upgrades that we do, again, we always use the kit supplied from Design 911. The car we featured earlier that was having its alignment and stuff done, that had all new suspension arms. We've done the manifolds, we've put the Silver Lake titanium stud conversion in the cylinder heads, which is great because they're hopefully never going to go rusty again. All of the right tune braided brake hoses, I think they're a super brake hose that we always recommend because they're black, and actually to the untrained eye you'd just think that was an original part, but I think we wouldn't be here without the help of Design 911, and they're just the best Porsche part supply, full stop. We're excited. Getting hold of cars is still a little bit tricky, but if you know what you're looking for and you've obviously got the facilities to prepare them properly, you stand a good chance at making a success of it. So so this is us. We're hoping things continue to thrive, and look forward to showing you all the future of William Francis.